welcome to Unqualified Game Chat episode 70. I'm your host, Azario Lopez, and with me today, the military haircut boy, man, Spencer, the legacy.
What's up? It looks short on camera, but in real life, it's a bit less short. But
The camera takes away 2 inches.
2 inches of hair.
That's my excuse.
But you know, fellas out there, maybe ladies too. I don't know how ladies' haircuts work. The shorter you get it, the less often you have to pay money for a haircut. That's pretty good.
Now I'm not trying
anime figures you can buy.
Now I'm not trying to wave my cis male dick around here, but I'm a fan of the Pixie Cut on women. And now I'm not telling our 10 female listeners out there to get a Pixie Cut just to impress me. But if you want to, you can email.
This is evil. This is evil. This is the start of this clip's going to be at the start of the documentary, Making an Azario.
Making an Azario, the Noisy Pixel story.
It started out innocent enough until we ran out of visual novels.
Spencer, we skipped a week last week.
Yeah, we put out the episode that we recorded a week before.
Yeah.
You fuckers didn't even know.
Pulled it right underneath your noses. They
probably did know.
They were just glad to hear us that we were alive and safe.
So Zario's so dang busy all the time. You got so much work to do.
I went to Anime Expo.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Ooh, it was amazing. I mean, it was great. A lot of people got COVID, I heard, and for once, I didn't.
I mean, I don't think there's a variant you could get right now. With how many times you've had it.
I think I've been raped by all of them, to be honest.
I think you've had every single variant out there currently. So you're until another one pops up, probably fine.
Decepticon.
Oh, is that the? No, that's a Transformer word.
But Omicron's kind of
Omicron is also a Transformer word, but it's also a thing.
Let's be honest. Yeah, I went to Anime Expo. There might have been close to like 700,000 people there. I'm not sure.
Holy shit. That's a lot of people.
They also said that they were enforcing masks. No one wore.
I don't imagine.
Very little people wore masks, and that's fine. To each their own. You have a choice, and you used your choice. You also made the choice to get COVID if that's what you did.
Are you of all people the one who wants to pull that card?
I mean, I didn't wear
a choice to get COVID.
I mean, I didn't wear a mask at some points, but I knew the risks.
No, I'm just saying it's really funny that you're like, oh, you got COVID.
Well, I know the risks going out. When I go out without a mask, I know I'm putting myself in danger. Yeah. I'm there with you. I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah, as the COVID kid.
As the COVID, the mysterious COVID kid.
Azario Ground Zero Lopez.
But it was a lot of fun. It was amazing. You're gonna get it the second that you go. The second you go to a U.S. event, you're gonna get it. Every person that I knew that came from Japan got it.
Wow, I'm impressed. People came from Japan because isn't Japan still pretty locked down? Not like locked down, but I mean in terms of travel. Like, I know you can't.
I
go visit Japan for fun.
It sucked because I missed out on a couple interviews because the Japanese producer had COVID, tested positive for COVID. So I didn't get to interview a few people. Sucked. But yeah, a lot of Japanese guys were there. A lot of friends from Japan were there. And
you have friends in Japan?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. Well,
you got pen pals around the world.
My friend Matt, he used to work at Inti Creates, but now he works at Limited Run Games.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's a cool guy. So I got to spend time with him.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did you see the big Luffy?
Yeah, I did.
I wanted to see all the Luffys.
I got the Digimon Rumble producer who's working on Digimon Survive right now. I got him to sign my copy of Digimon.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, there was a used game store in the convention, and I went there, bought the game, got it signed, and then tried to sell it back to the people for more.
What a con artist! What a dang con man!
And it was a joke, but
yeah,
it was
no, that's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, everybody got to see cool One Piece stuff except old Spence.
Oh yeah, I got to play One Piece Odyssey.
Oh, how is it?
Ooh.
I'll like it no matter what.
Baby's first JRPG, you know, very, very slow. For some reason, Luffy needs to be fast. Luffy needs to be fluid. You know, there should be no like, I'm gonna aim, and then he's gonna rubber band up there, shoot, and then it needs to be like boom, boom, boom. Okay, like you're running fast. You're like, I don't know why he's always so floaty in every game that they ever put out.
They make him floaty a lot.
It's really like he's like jumping and like he's like in the air and his body's all wiggly. And I get it. Even in the Warriors games, he's like that.
Yeah.
Where there and then
not
when he
Grand Adventure.
Then when he's running, like they just put lines on the side of him and expect him to be like, yeah, he's running now.
Yeah.
Fast. They need options to skip the animations during the specials.
They'll probably at least patch that in if it's not at launch, I would assume.
They need it desperately because it's so slow. So slow. Yeah, they need to the battles need to be sped up just a little bit. Because even though all the enemies were like one hit kill, it was like, I guess they were just showcasing all the animations that you could do and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. The dungeon that was playable was a foresty dungeon and it's just point A to point B.
Oh, okay. Straightforward.
Very straightforward. Very straightforward. But yeah, it's fun. I gotta play a little bit.
Oh no. I thought that was your conclusive sentence.
I gotta play a little bit of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
R.
Oh,
yeah. I played the original one so dang much.
Yeah, it's exactly what I remember.
That's literally all I want is that again on consoles with new characters, and that's what it is.
So. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be playing it alone most of the time, though. It's not good. You're not playing competitively, and if you do get online, it's the lag's going to be ridiculous, probably.
Don't put online trophies. Bondi, Connect, Cyber Connect, whoever's making it.
I don't think it's Cyber Connect.
It's not Cyber Connect. It's shit, I don't remember. I don't know. Just don't put online trophies if your online's gonna stink.
Yeah. I interviewed the Digimon Survive producer.
Yeah.
What's one of the best interviews I've ever done. It's on the site right now. Please go check it out. It is honestly brilliant. He's a great man. He's a great man.
Call you son, like you're his son, like you got validation.
Oh, he can, yeah. He can call me whatever the fuck he wants.
Said Azario, my son.
He could spit on my face and step on me.
Thank you for the gift of hydration. It'd be like Dune. You'd be like,
I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a fun Anime Expo story. After I say that this podcast is recorded every week, posted to podcast services on Thursdays, and Spotify's and YouTube's. It's all there. We have a topic, but honestly, we really don't have a topic. Let's just be honest. Yeah,
honestly, we're in a good flow talking about conventions. So
yeah, we're just gonna
just be the topic. We're gonna see how long it goes.
Yeah, you're probably gonna stick with this. So there was a party. I like to go to parties. The boy likes to party. What can I say?
I've never been to a big party.
So while waiting for a party that started at 11 o'clock, yes, I went to a party that started at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So I get to this Anime Expo after party, and this one was for the plebs. It wasn't a press one. Mm-hmm. This is general.
Parties are cool.
General admission. Oh.
It's not my people. It's the subhumans.
I was just there just to dip my toe in what normies, normal con goers go. I want to see
what the normies live like.
Yeah, I was Princess Jasmine in Aladdin when I was walking through by stealing an apple. You know,
no one threatened to cut off your arm for stealing Presto.
No. So I go in, and lo and behold, the male to female ratio is probably 20-1.
Is that shocking to you?
All of the guys have made a circle on the dance floor and we're just dancing to the music, and it wasn't that good of music. Sometimes they would play like the Evangelion opener, which is cool. But okay, so while I was there, I was scanning the room. You know, I was making sure.
Azario was looking for a hookup at Anime Expo.
Hey, chill. So there's this. So I notice on the side of the room there's a girl who doesn't really fit in. She's wearing like a sweater dress.
Target acquired.
Sweater dress, stockings, and I think some like cat ears or some shit. But she's just like, she's walking with a purpose. She's going from place to place.
Save her.
In my head, I was like she needs my help. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, I noticed that you might be bothered by all the chads and such around here. Lady, may I take you out?
So I'm like, this girl doesn't belong here. What's going on? It's like that episode of The Simpsons where it's not the episode of The Simpsons where they're having the gang war in front, and then Homer and then they're like, "Oh, come inside, Homer," and he's like, "But the guy in the guy in the white suit hasn't moved yet. What's he gonna do?" And then he goes, and then he does. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna take my eyes off of this person because something's gonna happen. But then she just disappears. 2 minutes later, I see her on stage. The sweater dress comes off, revealing a shirt that is literally straps around her boob. One strap for each boob around her boobs. Boobs.
Kill a kill.
Boobs are so visible, just not the nip, so it's legal. All of the nerd guys in the room avert their eyes.
Yeah, of course they do.
There is a 6'5", 300-pound man standing next to me with a shirt on, bright red, black letters that reads Feminist.
I thought you were going to say my other ride is Nimbus.
My other ride is a Nimbus 3000. Yeah. He turns around in shame and looks down while this woman, I have video. I'll show it to you sometime.
Oh my God, you videoed this? These poor people?
I had to. And stares at the ground. No man in this room is looking at the stage.
Except Azario. Azario said, "More for me."
It was the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed. I've never been to I went to one furry dance, and that was a little too sexy for me. This one was definitely more fun than sexy. All the people were there having fun, which is awesome. I love when people have fun. I didn't feel like I fit in because, I mean, look at me. I'm a little too cool. I'm hugging cool. And
you didn't think you fit in until you saw that girl and you said, "I could be the Scott Pilgrim to her Ramona Flowers."
And then she did a 180 on me, and but I mean, it was fun. It was cool. But I left shortly after because I knew that this party was not for me. So I went to a Persona, another party with Persona themed.
Was this
event.
A press one or a general one?
This is a general one, but I used my press access to get in because they were sold out. So
I miss those days. I miss the pre-COVID when at these events I'd walk up and they'd be like media badge and they'd be like, "Come on in to anything." Yep. And you're like, "God, this is the small amount of power I've had in my whole life." Oh, it's so good.
I can never go back to buying a normal pass. I'm sorry.
Sorry. We're you know how there's that form between Super Saiyan 1 and 2 where it's like ascended Super Saiyan? We're ascended game media people. Where we're not quite, you know, we're not getting into parties for that like IGN and GameSpot exclusive stuff, but
I mean, speak for yourself.
We're getting into, you know, I don't know. Maybe I could. I haven't been in 3 years.
Maybe whatever GameCouch.com you write for is not getting
Game Couch. You and your Game Couch.
You and your fucking back alley websites you write for.
Listen. I'm not even gonna validate that. I thought about something mean, but I'm not gonna say it because that'd be rude. And we're friends. But what I'm saying is,
it would be out of character.
Yeah, we're not getting into Jeff Bezos parties, but we're slightly past general admittance.
Yes, we could get into the Twitch party.
Yeah, we can get into the Twitch party, but I'm pretty sure they kick you out if you say simp.
Crunchyroll had a party that I went to, and that was a lot of fun. I got very intoxicated. Nice. And I walked to ramen, and I ate the ramen, and it was good.
Ooh, ramen. I love ramen.
I generally don't get along with other press people, if you could imagine.
Sorry, you are literally the spikiest person I know. Of course you don't get along with other press people. You're so confrontational about small. You're like actual Curb Your Enthusiasm character.
Yeah. You ever heard of a coffee place called Dutch Brothers?
Dutch Brothers. It sounds like a sex act. No, I have not.
So there's a craze in America for this Dutch Brothers coffee, and people love it, especially in California. And to me, it just tastes like they got a Snickers bar, melted it in, and put it in a freaking cup. It's so sugary. And
that sounds not bad.
Anyway, so I was there the other day, and I was with my friends, and they were like, "You should get the cookie dough one." And I said, "I don't want a cookie dough one." And they're putting me on the spot right in front of the
Dutch oven, Azario. Get the Dutch oven.
They're trying to put me on the spot right in front of the person that's selling them, and the person that's selling them has to be happy because we're so hyped up on caffeine. And I was like, and I channeled. I feel like I was channeling my Larry David, and I was like, I don't want a candy in a cup. I don't want a candy in a cup. What? And like they're putting me on the spot, and I look like an asshole to the salesperson.
That's great.
And I didn't get it, and I refused. I refused.
And that was the proudest moment of that day, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then when we got back, and they were like, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "Why would you put me on the spot? Why did I have to explain to you why I didn't?
Why does this social convention exist?" That's great.
I'll tell you, and also a funny story about me living the Seinfeld lifestyle. I was on a date once, and we went out to dinner. And as the girl was eating, every bite she took, she would go. She would ever so slightly
like that.
Smack her like she's preparing.
Like a rat?
Like she's preparing for the food to enter her mouth. She's like, and then she bites. And then I call my friend directly after.
Is she a rat woman?
I call my friends directly after, and I'm on FaceTime. And I was like, she's a lip smacker. She's
a lip smacker. She smacks her lips.
She smacks her lips before the food enters her mouth.
I can't date a lip smacker. I can't.
I would never. I cannot put myself in that position to for years to hear and then bite. Get out of here.
No,
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's rough. That's too rough.
That's a red flag.
What can I say? She's a
lip smacker.
I'm looking for one of them lip smackers. The person in the door. Did you say lip smacker? I dated one of those before.
Is that Kramer?
Yeah, Kramer goes, I dated one of those. Lips aren't the only thing they smack.
I definitely have the Kavorka at this time in my life. I'm very much the call of the beast.
You're wearing garlic and shit.
Garlic and shit to get over it.
To get at Anime Expo.
So I have to ask you, Spencer, Mr. Legacy, are you going to PAX West?
I don't know yet. I'm still figuring it out.
You got to hurry up because media badges end this month.
Is that true? I didn't know we started. I guess I better find out whether I'm going.
I already got mine.
I'm just evaluating finances right now because it ain't cheap to fly to America. So I'm looking at it.
Okay, well, we need to know if we're going to have an unqualified game chat panel.
That's true. I mean, worst comes to worst, if something happens, like I get COVID or something, I can't come, then you can Zoom me.
Oh, you're definitely at this event when you go. You're definitely getting COVID.
No, I'm saying if I get it before and I can't fly out, like
you better wear. So the people that I knew that didn't get COVID at this event, they wore an N95 mask the entire time. Like the entire time. I personally don't like wearing masks because I break out. You want me to walk around with pimples on my face?
Yeah.
No.
My Adonis carved face?
I would rather have my lungs turned to shmush by COVID.
Shmush.
Than get pimples on my face.
Have my lungs turn to shmush. My lungs are a shmusher.
Than to get pimples on my face.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I would much rather die of a deadly disease than get pimples on my face. Yeah.
Oh, I'm voguing to the end, Spencer. Yeah. I'm voguing to the end.
You've had COVID enough times that if it hasn't killed you yet, it's probably not going to kill you.
I say bring it on, bitches.
Careful. Careful. Well, we have to delay an episode because you have COVID and you're on a respirator. That's going to be a bad... this episode's going to be looked back on in poor taste.
Oh, these beautiful lungs of mine. Never.
It zooms in. They're like Ren and Stimpy shot. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like super detailed, like shriveled.
That's why my dad would never let me watch Ren and Stimpy for those shots.
Because of those shots, yeah.
Yeah, and the
That's
butts.
what my parents didn't like about SpongeBob, too.
But yeah, and even SpongeBob today, like that's why kids are so obsessed with butts today. It's like because of SpongeBob. Because of SpongeBob.
I think those are like the funniest shots because they can be so ridiculous.
I think kids don't need to be worried about butts. They need to be worried about getting good grades.
They need to be worried about getting good grades. They need to be worried about not doing drugs. They need to be worried about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. They need to be worried about not doing sex. They need to be worried about not doing anything other than getting good grades and playing E-rated games.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's my sermon.
I wasn't even allowed to play Call of Duty growing up. I'll say it.
I wasn't either. But I also didn't play it because the people who bullied me played it and I didn't like them. So I was like, I don't want to play their game. So I was okay with not playing it, but that's okay. I had enough Dragon Ball Z games to go around. I
wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons growing up, but I did anyway.
I snuck watch it.
Because I'm a bad boy for life.
Yeah.
So other events.
Yeah.
Other events. There's PAX East. Is that more that's in March? May? No, February. April.
April. I mean, I might be able to do West, if not West then East, but I might be able to do West. I'm just looking at, for people like my job coming soon. Before that, I was coasting on student loans. School was over shortly after, like during the internship at Noisy Pixel. I had like forever because I graduated. Spencer. That's good. I had like $200 in my bank account when I was interning at Noisy Pixels. So I was like, oh man. So I'm building up savings right now from scratch. So I'm looking at what's feasible and what's but I mean I want to come to PAX West, but I just want to make sure I'm not being irresponsible financially by doing that.
If you could get your whole savings right now.
Yeah.
Go to a casino and put it all put it all on black and let it ride.
I don't even have to go to casino. I can download one of those cool apps that get advertised on free apps.
And you could double your money instantly.
Yeah. Or lose it, but that doesn't happen.
No, that doesn't. Because you are like I think it's roulette that putting it on red or black is like a 45% chance you're gonna win. And those odds, take them.
Did I ever tell you my casino story?
No.
I went to what event was it? I think it was like Monster Energy Supercross, the first motorcycle game of that.
Oh, I remember this event. I didn't go to it.
I was like the first time I got drunk and it happened twice. And then while I was drunk the night before I left, a couple press guys and I went to the craps table. I was like, "That's what they play in Cuphead. I want to try it." I put like $45 on it, and I lost immediately. And I said, "Why do people gamble? This shit sucks." And I went to my room and went to sleep. So I don't have an addictive personality. I found out instant gratification. I'm done. I don't care.
What did you put the money on?
I don't even remember. I was drunk, but I remember I was like,
wow,
I want to do this. And then I lost $45. And I went, "This fucking sucks. I'm leaving."
I've never that you must have been a little blackout drunk. That's a little party girl of you.
Those are the only times I've ever really been drunk, because then not like a year after COVID happened, or 2 years after. So I haven't had a lot of opportunity, but yeah, that's my casino story. To add on to conventions, this Sunday, Sunday, Anime North in Toronto.
You're going to Anime North as a press?
No, I didn't apply as press. I should have. I could have.
You're gonna cosplay as yourself?
No,
are you gonna cosplay as Spencer Legacy?
Normally, I'm my easy go-tos are Star-Lord and Peter B. Parker from Spider-Verse, but those both are really hot. And I'm only typically I go for the weekend, but I was late to getting a hotel because a bunch of stuff came up, and I also didn't have money, like I said. So I'm just going for the Sunday to buy figures. And
you're gonna spend money that you don't have.
I have a bit of I put aside money for this specific.
See this?
Not very much, but a little bit.
This is what we're talking about. That money that you're
spending $1,000.
Okay. Oh, whoa, hey. I'm just trying to figure you out. Let me figure you out for a second. Okay.
No, I work every day, and then I put aside a little bit of money from 2 months of pay so that I could go buy One Piece toys to make my life slightly brighter.
See, I'm the same way, but many a times have I had arguments with exes where I do say I don't have money, and then I'll buy a $20 game, and I'm like, it's a $20 game.
Yeah, it's $20. Saying you don't have money doesn't mean you have literally $0. It means you don't have expendable income beyond $50.
It's like, I don't want to take your ass out to dinner money. I don't want to. I would rather buy a $20 game, eat ramen. I was gonna say a mean word.
Ramen, respectable woman.
Respectable. I miss you.
My partner.
I miss you so much.
Partner.
I miss you. I fucked up so bad. This is why I'm alone.
More One Piece toys.
Gotta buy more waifus.
Gotta buy more One Piece toys. But yeah, so I'm going Sunday, and I'm literally just the reason I'm even doing that is so I've talked before about how Canada is international shipping from America. So imagine what Canada is from Japan. I bought my friend a figure off Mandarake around Christmas, and shipping was $45, the cheapest shipping, and customs was $50. So on one figure, that was $95 of not the figure. So I'm buying people gifts and shit at Anime North so that it's way cheaper than if I import them. So I'm just being a good friend. So
I think you're doing a great. I think you're doing a great job.
Doing my dang best.
Well, I mean, we can wrap up this episode.
Yeah, good game talk.
We have so much to do right now. There's a ton of new writers on staff.
Yeah.
Some shout outs. We have Bill Crabtree, who says the irony of Azario telling Spencer that he needs to have boundaries.
Oh, Bill.
I think that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Jaw says, thanks for the half shout out, fellas.
Oh, he's the crow. He's the Earthbound crow.
He's the Earthbound crow. Todd B says, how have you not finished 13 Sentinels? Azario, love you too. Oh, that's nice.
Poor Todd. Was it Todd B that I slandered last episode?
Yeah, you slandered.
I apologize for that. I just thought it was really funny.
Brian L is always there.
He's a stand-up guy. Where's Lozzie?
Lozzie said, haha, wait a minute, these sisters love each other very much. And I think
that's literally like me as a teenager. When I see stuff like that, I'd be like, wait, what's happening? That's not how that works.
I think they were stepsisters, or one of them was from the dad and one of them, I'm not sure. I don't remember the plot. I was too busy watching the animation. I don't know I was too busy fast forwarding it to the goods. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm but a boy. I'm but a boy.
I'm just a boy. She's just an H game. Can I make it any more obvious?
FH Jr. said somebody send Legacy help. They really care about you.
They do. I appreciate that. I feel like they care about me like you care about in an anime when you see a kitten in a box in the rain. I feel like that's how they care about me.
Little Neko. Little Neko character.
There's a weak, abused little animal that requires assistance.
How does he do this every week? How does he put up with the abuse? Justin Anime said, Spencer, get Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. 4 is definitely a better game overall, but it's still good.
I've never played any of them. I played the demo for 2 on my PSP when I was a boy.
But a boy.
And let me see if it's still on sale. It is. Let me see if I have PayPal money. Maybe I'll get it. It's like $10.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's our show, everybody. Thank you for listening. I will say that Unqualified Game Chat, arguably the most popular podcast on Noisy Pixel.
It wouldn't be an Unqualified Game Chat episode if we weren't shitting on the other podcasts. Boom, boom, boom.
Fuck you, Straight Pixels.
More like Stray, not gonna watch it. I've been on it. I can't say that.
Yeah, go ahead and watch Stray Pixels. They're a little they're a little nerdier than we are. I'll give it to them. I'll give them that. But I think that we have unwritten, unspoken promise to the listeners that not only are they gonna be informed, they're gonna be entertained,
and they're gonna cringe a little bit.
And they're going to be
healthy now and then.
Yeah, it's always healthy. Humility, learn it. Yeah. Learn it, bitch.
Yeah.
Learn it.
Yeah, we went there. Azario, Unchained. That's his new comedy special. He has duct tape on his mouth. It says censored. Azario, yes. Unchained on Netflix.
Bring back the original Senran Kagura with Takaki-san.
Cuts to the audience.
Did he? But Sony won't allow it. But Sony won't allow it.
Yeah, tits are life, ass is hometown. Takaki-san.
Takaki-san, bring him back. Why is he? Like, oh my God. You hear like your prison cough.
SpongeBob fish. Boo, you suck. Brother, this guy stinks. That's the most memorable from SpongeBob.
Oh, have a good week, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.